Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and exciting news in Warframe. Since Duviri Paradox is starting to come out, they are starting to ramp up all of the advertising for the Duviri Paradox in Warframe. And you know what that means? 3D printed Duviri Paradox masks. They've collaborated with both Warframe creators and others, game creators, we'll see after, to create 3D printed sweet looking Warframe masks. Well, not necessarily theirs are 3D printed, but we'll take a look and actually see. So, what's going on? That is right, everyone. Craft your very own customizable Duviri Paradox mask. Plus, enjoy some inspirations from Warframe developers and creators. Okay, it was Warframe developers. I wasn't sure if it was like other game developers or what, but Warframe developers and creators made some sweet masks. So let's see what's going on. As the hotly anticipated release of the Duviri Paradox draws closer, Digital Extremes has teamed up with talented artists from both the Warframe dev team and the wider community to create 10 distinct interpretations of the iconic Duviri Paradox mask. We provided each artist with a 3D printed, life-size mask and invited them to customize it in a way that embodies their unique art style. So they were all essentially given the same mask template, and then from there, they can do whatever. That makes sense. Check out the images below and see, okay, we are also extending this invitation to all 10 by providing free access to STL files for both the Duviri mask and its accompanying stand. Anyone with a 3D printer can download and make their own. Just be sure to share a photo of your unique creation using hashtag Warframe on social media. And if you want to tag me on anything like Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram for your post, feel free, because I think 3D printed masks are cool as shit, because I am artistically not talented in the slightest. So we'll take a look at all of these, judge them how you will. Let me know what you think. We should be getting Duviri Paradox stuff soon, so I'm just keeping up with the news of it and playing some Warframe casually. So yeah, let me know what you think, and check out all the socials down below. I'll try to throw the link on the Warframe news article in the description as well. Hopefully I remember. I often forget to do that. Warframe developers, Kaz Adams, weapons lead. That is the mask right there, looking pretty sweet right there. Oh my god, it looks into your soul. Yeah, see, so they can fully customize it from the 3D printed version. My goal was to create a lot of physical texture details so I could use my favorite painting technique, washes and dry brush. The center is mostly unchanged, it gets more and more ragged towards the edges, with a layer of bone that gives way to a dark, organic, chaotic material. Ooh, this will probably be a long video. There's a lot of stuff to read. Interesting. I want to emphasize the contrast between the monstrous sculpted details and clean, delicate features of the face, and created focal points around the eyes with dramatic gold flourishes that shimmer as you turn the mask to face the light. Most of the sculpting was done with a Dremel, but I also built up edges of the bone areas with some epoxy putty to put a little bit more height. I airbrushed the main colors to some pastels for additional shading. My color choices ended up making the bone look more like flesh, but I think that works too because I wanted to be a little creepy anyways. Yeah, it looks really nice. Let's be real, they all look really nice. Well, all will look really nice. So, nice, Kaz Adams. Clap, clap, clap. Next off, ooh, Marco Hasman, principal concept artist. Judge this how you will. I like the two different eyes on that one. It's like a yin and yang type mask, you know, off and on. I like it. Judge it how you will. Looking good. And then Mike Skyers, principal character artist, right? Look at that. I like it a lot. No, these are really cool. This one's more like a robotic, it's like guard type look. Oh, that's really sick, actually. I like that. My Duviri Paradox mask design comes from my love of all things sci-fi. When I was asked to put my own spin on the Duviri mask, I had so many ideas going through my head. I bounced between a few ideas, but eventually landed on a design that focused on my love for building mecha model kits. Okay, that's what that technically is. All for it. Love it. I also couldn't help but add a dash of cyberpunk aesthetic. After sketching out the concept in Photoshop, I used a pencil to draw the design on a physical mask. I used a Dremel to cut the holes and carve the pastel or panel lines. I then used a product called Green Stuff to sculpt closed eyelids. Nice. Using an airbrush to spray lacquer paint, I base coated and pre-shaded the mask. Detailed painting was done with a brush and acrylic paints. Once all the base colors were in place, I dove into my collection of water slide decals. I picked an assortment of decals from different mech model lines and collage them into a custom look. Once they were all applied, it was time to weather the masks. I started with a sponge chipping for the lighter chips and a brush for bigger chips and scratches. To tie it all together, I applied a couple enamel grunge washes with some black and brown enamel paints. With the washes applied and cleaned up where appropriate, it was time to call it complete. After, even though I really want to call it install LED lights. Okay, I'll have to save my LEDs for a future project. So that was from Mike Skyers, and there's Marco Hasmans. All really cool. I like the closed eyes look there. Really nice. Next, we have Warframe Creators. Okay, so that was from the Warframe devs. Now we have Warframe Creators. This is, I'll probably mess this up. Add cart attack? Yeah? Maybe. Look at that mask. That's pretty hype. That's very, sci-fi, very colorful for sure. Like, way more animated than a lot of others because of the color, you know what I mean? It's very poppin', you know? Nice, look at that. Let's see what I have to say. My painting is an adventure into the world of Duviri Paradox, an attempt to capture the artistic beauty and immersive universe of Warframe. Inspired by the color-shifting palette, it was a great opportunity to express my own thoughts and feelings of this world. Having been a fan of the game myself, I felt connected to the project, and through this I could create with nothing but a clear mind as both fan and artist. Nice. Check them out if you want to. YouTube, see their original work. Ooh, Bond of True Love. This one's pretty interesting. Let's take a look there. Let me know what you think. Always the two different eyes. I always love like black bleeding eyes. Always for the edgy emo eyes, for sure. For the Drifter's mask, I went for a strong contrast in colors, reflecting the vibrant aspects of the Duviri Paradox gameplay design. The two rather different sides of the face point at the emotional interplay of the game's story and its narrative. Therefore, the mask can be discovered from different angles, revealing its colorful or black and white side. Discover more from Bond True Love on TikTok. Nice. Then we have Disfusional Studios. Let's take a look. I assume she may have probably streamed a lot of this. I have no idea though. Maybe not, since this was like a reveal actually. Never mind. Oh, that's actually sick as hell though. I really like this one with like the overlay coating of this material, the underlying like cracking white. Oh no, I really like this one. It's on the stand and everything. I like it. They're all really pretty though. Okay, let's see. This project was a way for me to dip back into my traditional art roots. Having a chance to have studied under some brilliant artists over the years, it was a joy to think back to my raku ceramic days. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Rakuware is a famous type of Japanese pottery and tea ceremonies. Ceramic pieces are quickly removed from the kiln glowing hot before placed in the oven, open air, or a container filled with combustible material. The Western adaptation I studied gave a great variety of colors and surface effects. One thing Warframe cannot have enough of is pottery decorations. I mean, all of these masks will look great in game, to be fair. Be sick if they actually 3D modeled and like put them in game. Anyways, the Duviri Paradox mask I present to you is an acrylic paint / mixed media rendering of Rakuware, demonstrating two popular Rakuware aesthetics, from a matte crackle finish with a darkened ceramic base to an overly applied dripping copper glaze finish. These techniques were accomplished with various acrylic and oil paints layered upon one another. My artwork wraps around my mask stand, paying homage to our Warframe trailer and stone frames, with moss lightly scattered over the Tenno monuments of an ancient warrior caste. Oh yeah, that's like the moss there. Oh, it looks really nice though. It would be cool though if they put them in game. But discover more amazing creations from Disfusional Studios on Instagram. Yeah, I see you're streaming on Twitch a lot, so as always, go to check out, follow everyone on Twitch, myself included, if you want, as everyone streams casually here and there, sometimes, you know? Fat Cap Sprays. Oh, this one's pretty bright. Are these LEDs or like actual painting? I'm curious. Let's take a look. Okay, no, it just looks like these are just very bright paints, bright light with a lot of bright colorings and then the whites added. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Nice. Noise. Let's take a look at what they have to say. The alluring glow of the piece combines and reflects the dark personality of Dominus Thrax, whilst the vivid strokes incorporate Fat Cap Spray's signature cartoon style. See more art from Fat Cap Sprays on TikTok. They probably have a way better TikTok than me. I just shitpost 24/7 because I don't have time for TikTok. And then I throw up my shorts, okay? Oh, this one's really nice. Fredzionic art. I probably messed up saying that. The Two Faces. I can be the devil. I can be your angel, or I can be your devil. I can be an angel, or I can be a devil. Sick meme. I love it. It looks really cool with the cracking in the middle, the nice angel side and the devil side. That's what I instantly put that with. No, that's pretty cool. Let's see what they have to say. Behold, a mask of feminine guise with two faces that doth surprise. Oh, it's a poem. On the left, a visage of bedecked with floral motifs, a beauty to respect. But on the right, a countenance so stern, a face of gray, as if an automotive to discern. Expressionless, emotionless, a face so still, like a robot, devoid of human will. This mask, a duality of art and machine, a symbol of a dichotomy yet unseen. For in this artifact, we find a reflection of the human condition, a complex intersection. Okay, no, 10 out of 10 for the poem in the bottom. Check out more original artwork from them on TikTok. Yeah, everyone, go check all of the links out if you would be so kind. Studio Cyan. So I saw Studio Cyan and Diffusionals on Twitter today earlier. That's why I like yelled out that something was happening today. And then all of these popped up and I was like, oh, because I don't follow like every artist or everyone everywhere because my feed would get just blocked with everything Warframe. I just check things out and see what I see, right? So this one's pretty cool as well. Let's take a look there. Look at that. Black, gold, and purple. The symbol there, the eyes, all well and good. The white back. Looks nice. Let's see. The art style is a combination of Duviri aesthetics and Venetian carnival mask. The mask is divided vertically into two roughly equal halves, which symbolize opposing forces, as well as Drifter's change of fortune from dark to light. On the left side of the mask, Dominus Rex and his minions are represented by sharp lines and repeating geometric shapes in solid black and gold. Elements on the right side of the mask represent Drifter's resolve and their allies to achieve a softer, more organic look. Curvilinear lines and shapes in gold, white, and metallic purple are used. Curls, similar to those of Kythe, are also added to as finishing touches. Materials used, acrylic and hot glue on a 3D printed base. Nice. Check them out on Twitter if you want. And then, ooh, Zurich. Oh my god. This is giving me Destiny 2 vibes, but that's just me. It looks really interesting. I like it. Look at that. So blue, so gold. Ooh, dipping the nose in that gold, I see. Just, I see. Sniffing the gold and the gold lips. Okay, very interesting. I like it. It's very blue. It's very pretty. My main inspiration for the design was the environment in which the game takes place. I wanted not only to paint the mask, but to add three-dimensional elements to correspond to the three-dimensionality that the game handles. The predominant blue color was chosen to highlight the golden touches, and these terms have been chosen to correspond to the metallic elements that can be found in the characters. The curved and organic shapes are not only a vital part of my own work, but also give the mask fluidity, giving the feeling that it has a life of its own and not just a static element, since the mask itself is a protagonist/character of its own. So check them out on Instagram, Zurich. That looks like all of the masks, looking quite nice if I do say so myself. I'll throw a random amount of these in the thumbnail. I probably won't just throw these three because man, these all look really cool and I probably want some bright ones. So all in all, 10 out of 10. Let me know what you think. And if you do create and 3D print your own, paint it and set it up, whatever you will, please just send me pictures on any one of the social medias, just like at me in the post or anything, because I always love looking at cool stuff like that. As again, I am artistically untalented. No, don't have time to develop artistic talent. I'm too insane. So I appreciate everyone being here, watching, subbing, liking, and checking out anyone's social medias, description, etc. Thank you all. Epic Game Store creator code Pupsker if you use Epic Game Store or buy anything there. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.